She's been waiting.
Who is she? Oh. What the hell?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Who is she? I want to know who she is. Whoa. What happened?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah, that's me, baby.
Sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of... Hey, there we go. All right, now.
What's going on, baby? Let me in.
And tell me all about your day.
What the hell?
Gotcha! Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Sounds like a terrible life.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made.
This game is so good. Of course you know this game, Joe.
And Stanley was happy.
Huh. Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, that's me. Okay. Oh, I'm up. Stanley moved.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh, door's
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? Meeting room. Where could you be, meeting room? Looks empty in this place. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, they want me to enter the door on the left? I feel like I'm supposed to do the opposite of what this guy tells me, so I'm gonna go into the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. I don't like that room. I don't want to listen to this guy.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright. What is this? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Whoa.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
There's a lot of boxes.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not listening to anything he's saying.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Someone?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Who is she?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? Oh. What the hell?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Who is she? I want to know who she is. Whoa. What happened?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah, that's me, baby.
Sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of... Hey, there we go. All right, now.
What's going on, baby? Let me in.
And tell me all about your day.
What the hell?
Gotcha. Oh, come on.
What?
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What? So you're telling me you're not my wife? Man, that's messed up.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? I died? Good morning, employee 427. Press P on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button.
Okay.
Now he's eating lunch.
Okay.
Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
All right.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press V to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Where the hell is the
First,
TV
he
at?
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth.
What?
The thought
I'm the only one left?
excited him terribly.
Press L to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I hate sitting with this damn mannequin. Bro, I have not done anything. I haven't chilled with the boy. This is my apartment? Why do I have like a work desk in my apartment? Like kitchen. This guy lives a really sad life.
As he wandered through this
What the hell?
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Okay. Press K to tell your kids a story. This guy is tripping.
It was such a wonderful fantasy.
This guy's got
in
a
his
mental
head,
illness.
He relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press K to tell her you love her.
But there is no
What
answer.
the hell?
How could there possibly be?
Oh, I'm back
In
at my
reality,
desk.
all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Oh,
Nothing has
shit.
changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I'm getting claustrophobic in here. Press I to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer.
Damn.
That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this.
I'm just stuck in this room.
The next time the screen asks you to push a button,
Do not do it.
not do it.
I'm sick of listening to this guy, bro. Oh, press V to be... I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work, bro. But I feel like I should press it because I don't want to listen to him. I should stand up for my... Stanley, stand up for yourself.
You see?
Oh, fuck.
Can he just not hear me?
Okay.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I
Damn.
get him to see what I see?
Trying to
How can I
live
make him
life.
look at himself?
I just always end up back at work. Press T to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Okay.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to.
I'm just stuck in
must.
this room all game?
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please die.
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I'm back. Now there's this ominous music.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What the hell?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I just start the game over? It's called Stanley
Yet there was
Parable.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
Tips
of
for not getting
disbelief,
fired.
Stanley
Okay.
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. Oh. What's
Coming
down?
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh. I don't like that this is all red. It's down here. Can I
But
leave?
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for
Oh, I
that.
can leave.
And in such
let's
a
escape.
competitive economy,
Let's
why
escape.
had he taken that risk?
No.
All because he believed everyone had
No,
managed.
it's one
His
big
boss would
maze.
think he was crazy.
Damn
and then
it.
something occurred to Stanley.
No.
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I can't ever
All
leave.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I have to listen
None
to
of
this
it made
guy's
any
every
logical
word.
sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began
Oh
to
my
make other
God.
strange observations.
I'm
For
stuck
example,
forever.
why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh, I can't
Why
see
did
my feet.
doors
He's right.
close automatically behind him wherever
All the doors
he went?
closed. Oh my god.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were
Oh,
they
God.
simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
I'm just going in one big
Yeah.
circle.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't
What?
crazy after all.
No, I'm not
He
crazy.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Can I get in this
may
car?
as well enjoy this
No.
while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
What?
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head
What is
dictating
going
everything
on?
that I'm doing
This
and
game is
thinking?
making me trip out.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all
What?
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving
When does
himself,
this end?
believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley.
I should have just listened to him and
He
went
knew for
upstairs to
certain,
my
beyond a
boss.
doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
This
How
is
else would the
awful.
voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that
What?
this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh, I'm back in my
He
office.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the
No,
buttons.
I'm back to pushing
Please.
buttons.
It's all I want.
No, it's not
I
what
want
I
my
want.
apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh my god.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must
What?
be. Can anyone hear
What?
my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh my god, my head hurts.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people
Is that
look
Stanley on the
like.
ground?
And in that moment, she thought to
No.
herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Oh my god.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
My head hurts,
the
bro.
very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh my god. Okay, so we start over.
Decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Hey, yo, what's good, boss? Whoa, this is nice. Nice place you got here. Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office,
a big-ass
Stanley was
office.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Whoa.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What's the
And so
terrible
the
truth?
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Well, I think I got the pin wrong.
2845. But of course,
How do I reset
Stanley
it?
couldn't possibly have known this.
No, no. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
What?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What is this? What the hell? The elevator? I want to listen to what this guy tells me to do first. I'm supposed to go down here? Down? Oh. Oh, okay. You like that song, Bino? Where are we going now?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It
Okay.
was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
Yeah,
Why did he
what?
feel
Where
this
am I?
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh! Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through
Mind
the large
control
door that
facility.
read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. I don't think that's gonna lead me anywhere. You know what? We've tried to do our own thing, and it's led us to nothing. Let's see what the mind control facility's talking about.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
What the hell?
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Whoa. Wow. Okay.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true
Oh
nature
my
revealed.
god.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's
What?
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
A guy with
nothing.
106 followers, that's fire, bro. You probably don't even stream that often. Do I go this way? Brother, what?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only
Whoa.
reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This is crazy.
No. He refused to believe it.
Oh, I'm
He
going
couldn't
up?
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Man, where
Had
are we
he truly
going?
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
What in the
But
world?
here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
Mind control
or sad
status
or
offline.
content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So I get to choose whether I want to turn this system on or off? I don't want mind controls, idle, awaiting input. What happens if I turn it on?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they
Yeah.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley.
Loading mind control
I applaud your
systems.
effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Oh.
If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Okay.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
What?
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Oh,
How
shit.
long until detonation then?
What?
Let's say,
What?
2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more
Wait,
fun,
run.
isn't it, Stanley?
Run.
It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Where do
It's
I go?
your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
How do I get out of here?
This is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the
do I
bomb
get out of
goes
here?
off. But what precious moments
No.
each one of them is.
All the doors
More
shut.
time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to
I
start.
can't leave.
What's
Oh
that?
no.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway.
does that do?
I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Oh my
I have
god.
to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
I don't think I can
Watching
do
you try to
anything.
make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
There's nothing I can
You know
do,
what?
man.
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
What do I do?
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yeah, no idea.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
Oh my god, he's reading my
Running
mind.
from button to button,
Okay.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
Yeah,
These number
I am.
buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
No, I'm gonna
That
die.
this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, I don't. This guy's crazy.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I'm gonna die.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
I'm done.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
I'm cooked.
No ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me.
Oh,
all
I'm
a part
dead.
of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
God.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.